What's up, guys? It's Ian again, and this is actually my second time recording this because the first time I kind of did it in one of those like live gameplay formats, and my gameplay just did not cooperate, so everything was just messed up. And so yeah, this is like my redo of this. Hopefully, it goes a little bit better. So today I have kind of a funny story. And I'm going to try to shorten this down because the original version was way too long and I went off on tangents, so I probably won't do that this time. So, for the past couple years, like, it's always like during Christmas time too, my parents always said, like, man, we need to get you a new TV, like, yours is getting kind of old and kind of bad, so yeah, we gotta get you a new one sometime. I never really noticed it until like maybe a year ago, when they pointed out what was wrong with it, and then like I had my own experience with it where like certain inputs wouldn't work. So like I had like two or three AV things, and only one of them worked, and then like the sound was just so dim, and I couldn't like hook up my surround sound to it for some reason. So that was whenever I realized like, yeah, maybe I could go for a new TV sometime. We were gonna get I think it's either like Scepter or Spectre. I don't know how you say the brand name, but I was gonna get a 4K TV by that brand, and it was 43 inches, and the TV I had, which is like some Viore TV, it's just like a low end brand name or whatever, that was 32 inches, but the bezels made it out to like the size of Russia, and it was a mess, just of how big it was. I mean, or the bezels. I mean, you can even ask Bill from this channel. He'd always say like, "Oh, this TV is so thick." I always thought that was a funny way to describe a TV. But, anyways, we measured out like how big it would have been, and despite my TV being so thick, the 43-inch 4K TV would have been too big. And plus, I'm gonna bring the TV to college, and I know some people that are going to be like, oh, I brought my 60 inch to college and it's just fine. Well, I'm not trying to do that. So I settled for a 1080p TV, but I figured, if I couldn't get like a decent or like low brand name 4K TV, I was just going to get like a high end or like mid-range high end, I guess, brand name TV. I say that loosely because I'm sure there's some people, like, if it's not a Samsung, they're gonna just like shit on you, but whatever. So there was this Vizio TV at Walmart, and their site said they had it in the store, and it was a smart TV and everything. I was gonna get that, and if I couldn't get that, I was gonna get this Samsung TV, or at least try to, and it was a Black Friday deal, both of which were about like I think 189, and then or the Vizio was 189, the Samsung was 198 on sale for Black Friday. The like original price on their site is like 230, and it was whatever. For them not having it on the website, it would have been better to wait. But anyways, getting on a tangent. So me and my mom, we go out. My dad was at work, and before we had went, the night prior, my dad said like, oh, well, maybe check like Best Buy or something, because who knows, maybe they'll have something cool, maybe something that's better than the Vizio. I'm like, yeah, you're right, we'll check it out. Me and my mom go to Best Buy. We looked at TVs, they didn't really have anything. They had that Samsung that I mentioned, it looked alright, but nothing too special. And then they had the Sharp TV, and I'm pretty familiar with Sharp, I'm sure a lot of you guys are. I like their products, they're pretty good. At least with my experience. And they had a 32-inch there. It wasn't that big. That's not what I meant to say. It was a 32-inch, and it wasn't a smart TV. And I was like I was cool with it, but like low-key, I kind of wanted a smart TV. I don't know why. It was one of those things where like if I wasn't getting a 4K TV, like I'd at least want to get a smart TV just to say I have one. I really don't know what my reasoning behind this was, but anyways, I was like, okay, it's not a smart TV, it's whatever. Let's just go get the Vizio and call it a day. So we go up to Walmart. It was like not even a 5-minute drive, so that's why we didn't mind. And the plan was, if we didn't like the Vizio, we'd get the Sharp TV, because the Sharp was like great. And we go to Walmart. We don't see the Vizio anywhere, despite them saying that's on the site. And we like look around. We find a couple Vizios that are just sitting on a shelf. But there was one that was 32 inches, but it wasn't a smart TV, and it was 720p. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Well, where's the 1080 at? And then they had like a 45 inch that was 1080, but it was like, oh, well, I can't have a 45 inch. It's too big. So in the long run, I mean, we asked people who worked there. They didn't even know. So basically, they didn't have the TV. So I'm like, all right, let's just get the Sharp TV then and call it a day again. So we go back to Best Buy. We see the TV, and the guy who's helping us, some like creepy guy, he actually helped us when we were there before, and me and my mom were just like, oh my god, this guy, man. He was just like, kept following us around. I get it, like, he's trying to be good customer service and whatnot, but it was getting a little creepy. He just wouldn't get off our ass, and he kept talking and talking and talking. Anyways, so it was kind of funny. We are at Best Buy again. We're looking at the Sharp TV, and some guy walks past. I'm like, hey man, we're gonna get this TV, but there's no boxes here. Can you get one of them if you have it in the back or whatever? He's like, yeah man, I'll get something to help you. He's like, goes on like his little like shirt microphone. He's like, hey Jeff, can you help these two people out? The creepy guy comes back. He's like, hey, so what do you guys need help with? And I'm like, can you just get us this TV, please? He's like, yeah, sure. As he's leaving, I'm just like, of all people, man. But it was whatever. He comes back with this TV, and it says Roku TV. I'm like, ooh, that's weird. I thought it wasn't a smart TV. Oh, well, that's cool. I guess it is a smart TV. Awesome. And like, he's helping out my mom, like, ring out and everything. I'm just trying on some headphones because I'm thinking about getting a new pair of headphones sometime. And like, I see them walk back to the TV. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know. I didn't think anything of it. And then they come back, and then my mom like texts me. I get a text from my mom as I'm trying on headphones, and it says, take a picture of the price tag. Be quiet about it. Now, when we looked at the TV, the Sharp one, the price was $150, and it was like, there was nothing to it. It was just $150. That's it. So I took a picture, same price tag, and then I go back, and I hear the guy saying to my mom, "Oh, it's ringing up as 200." And but whenever we went back, it still said 150. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm like, oh. She probably thought they like were gonna switch the tag on her or something. Not that they would. It's just, I don't know. So he calls like some manager over or whatever, and then the manager looks, and like he looks back at the price tag. He's like, oh yeah, that's weird. Just mark it down then. So they just marked down 200 to 150, and that was it. So we're leaving, and my mom's like, this isn't the same TV. I'm like, wait, what? She's like, they gave us the wrong TV. I'm like, should we go back? She's like, no, just trust me on this. I'm like, oh, whoa, okay. I'm like, what do you mean they gave you the wrong TV? And it's like, because this TV I think was 200, because when the price was 150 and they ringed me out, it said 200. So I think something went wrong there. So we go home, and I looked a picture of the price tag, the picture I took, and then I looked at the model number, and then we looked at the model number on the TV. Everything was the same except one letter or something like that. I'll put it so you guys can see, but it was just it was crazy because I was just like, whoa, wait. They gave us the wrong TV. This one has like, this is a smart TV. Like, this is legit, like what I wanted. And like the picture on it is like beautiful. I'm actually probably gonna do a review on it sometime if I have a chance. But I was just like mind blown over the fact that they had messed up in this way. And I know like people are gonna say, well, you should have went back and returned it. But like honestly, I'm probably gonna get hated for this. First off, we didn't know until after, like we weren't necessarily sure, and it's like, I'm sure if you got a better TV and they marked it down because they said that they messed up or that the computer's being weird or whatever, you would probably do the same thing. And I'm sure there's still gonna be people saying that, oh no, I'd never do that, but I'm me. It was just funny though, because whenever we were coming to Best Buy, I was messaging Bill and like, oh yeah, we're about to be at Best Buy, and he's like, oh cool. Then we're coming closer to Best Buy, I'm like, oh, we're about to be there. He's like, okay. Like he's just kind of like I don't want to say ignoring me, but just like okay, what are you doing, Ian? And then as I'm walking in Best Buy, I take a picture. I'm like, oh, we're in. He's like, bruh, what are you doing? Then I take a picture of the TV and send it to him. I'm like, there she is. He's like, dude. And then as we're leaving, I'm like, oh my god, 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 I think they messed up, And he's like, okay then, as he usually says, Kden, Kden. I was so hyped over this, and I know this is kind of like a little silly story. It's just something I thought you guys should hear. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment, and yeah, stay tuned for our future videos. We're going on the year 2 now, and our videos are going to be superb. I don't know why I said it like that, but oh well. Hope you guys have a nice night. This is Ian, and I'm out.
Hey, how you doing? So you like that video? That's great. You should probably leave a like and a comment to let us know. Probably share it with your friends too, and hit that subscribe button. Make us feel good about ourselves. Alright, thank you.